Hi everyone, welcome to your pet reading for October. This is for all of our air sign pets. As you can see, I'm going to be using 2 decks of cards. We're just going to get a few cards from each deck just to kind of get some messages from your pets this month. Just an easy kind of check-in. If you don't want to hang out with me for the intro, my timestamp, so you can go ahead and click below to jump to the messages. Otherwise, we'll go ahead and get into the cards here. See what your air sign pets want to connect with you about. Maybe they already know what questions you have and they're just going to come in and give you some answers, some clarity, some insights. We'll see what they proactively want to bring to the discussion. Got really quiet, so I don't know if your pets are very, I was going to say quiet pets, but then I started feeling like I was getting stalked. And they kind of slowly think like they're creeping up on you or they're always kind of in your heels. I've had quite a few cats in the past that were always around my heels, so I've learnt throughout the years to always look down before kind of making a sudden step backwards or turn. So maybe you've got a pet that likes kind of the playful stalking and or is very quiet, calm demeanor. Right, some of those breeds of animals that just have a natural, quiet kind of disposition to them. Not very vocal. Could be older. Maybe I'm feeling some more senior aged pets in this group, and so they're just less mobile, right? Not as much movement capabilities. Okay. We got our cards here, so let me just take the timestamp and then we'll get into the reading. Okay. Starting off here with the health message. So it looks like a bit of a yo-yo here, or touch and go. Could be this, could be that. Maybe you've gone through that experience. I was just talking about senior pets at the end of the intro. So maybe this is, that was the lead-in to me coming to this first set of cards. So this could be sort of those health ailments, like I was saying, just slower movement, right? Just kind of slowing down, not able to get up and go as much, sort of the imbalance, right, in the system. Could be mind feels younger than body, right now. Or you could be treating your pet right now. They could be going through some kind of treatment plan that you're helping them with. So that's why it's been a bit of a yo-yo. Maybe you've been trying to figure out with your vet care team, what can we do, what's working, what's happening here. I mean, there's attention here. Like, I'm not saying anything swing negatively. They're just reinforcing that there's attention and care on their health, and they're aware that some days they feel better than others. Okay. So I'm gonna say, I mean, most pets do. I mean, just like humans, most pets like to be bundled and wrapped in some kind of warmth or heat. I don't know if it's because we just came off the opening of a sort of a health related message, but there's this feeling of wanting to be around warmth, wanting to be wrapped in sort of heat. Like my little pet always has a blanket somewhere for him to crawl into or under, because I know that he loves heat, so it's always made available. So I don't know if you've been curious why they've been, burrowing or hiding or laying where they're laying, but it's all about heat. They just want their body to feel warm. They're happy when they're feeling nice and warm. Okay. Yeah, I mean, off the warmth message here, in terms of like joints, right? Joint health. We all know as humans that any kind of heat in those areas, heat therapy helps with that. I know there's a lot of like water therapies now for pets, making sure the water's warm or hot for them. So yeah, I think that's just for maybe the aging pets. That's sort of the primary issue that they're all kind of expressing. If anything, it's just apply heat. I wanna kind of rest and lay in the heat, so the heat's targeting those areas, right? I want to be under the blanket, kind of like the human here, right? We would be laying on bed under a blanket scrolling. So, I'm fine when I'm kind of burrowing away here. Now, in terms of like any younger pets in this air pet group that isn't getting any health treatment, they're okay. Maybe they've just had a stumble, right? Sometimes that happens. So maybe they haven't felt 100% because they just sprained a paw, an ankle, or something. So there might have been just some like kind of growing pains, kind of tumbles. But again, there's this feeling of I love to be out in the sun. I like to be under some source of heat. Because even here with the fur of the fox, it feels like a nice heavy weighted blanket. Has the beautiful soft pillowiness of this bed energy that they're giving with the laying down positioning in that card. Got kind of the dream catcher vibes here. So again, I don't know if it's just this calm, soft demeanor, like collies, right, in dog breeds. They have this beautiful kind of coat like this, but they have a very soft demeanor, very pleasant, friendly demeanor. So you have a very content, calm, happy pet here. Okay. Then we got more heat. Look at the steam, right, coming off of her bowl here, like it's a hot cup of coffee. Or I mean, I don't know if you're noticing that, like if you're taking showers or baths and they're sneaking into the bathroom to be in the heat. When you have a hot drink, are they kind of sticking their face over it? I feel like they're kind of going after, like even here, right? She's draped. It's almost like the animal sticking their head out from underneath the blanket or the covering. Oh, is there another source of heat over here? I don't know why there's heat. He's coming out in this reading so much. Maybe they just have a favorite blanket. Maybe they're just always walking around with a blanket, or always trying to get under a specific blanket. Or maybe this is you, like birds, always trying to get into your hoodie, into your sweater, into your top, like always trying to get under, right? Trying to get under, trying to wrap. Getting it here as well, but again, it's the heat, the steam that they're enjoying. This is also breathing. So nasal breath work. Steam helps all species with breathing easier. So I don't know if your environment might be a bit too dry. Maybe you're in a dry climate, or your home is dry, but there's a feeling of needing some moisture here in the breathing, in the nasal cavity. It's interesting that they have this prepare message of like a change that's coming, and kind of milestone or opportunity for some kind of transformational change, because they're pairing it with the dove and the white. So a beautiful change coming up. Somehow they can see it, they're forecasting it. There's sort of this beautiful upcoming either event or period. So for example, in terms of like change, this could be like decorating the house, right? So maybe they know that you're really into the holiday season and the house gets all decked out, so they know that that's coming. They can feel it. They can feel that energy. They know that the home environment's about to change and it's about to look really nice, right? There's going to be a tree suddenly put up, or there's going to be different color lights all about. Maybe there's a spread of food that they're able to get to and sneak some nibbles from. So interesting that the oracle card here is talking about breath and heat again and moisture, and yet it's the Queen of Swords where I see this future sight that they have, this clarity, this kind of hopeful anticipation for that period. Or maybe your air pets really enjoy the winter season. The last group that I read, fall kept coming out, and maybe your pets, because they love the extreme heat, right? The fireplaces start roaring. There's yummy scented things cooking in the kitchen, right? We have all those beautiful soups and stews and meats and feasts, right? All the baking that happens. So maybe that's what they're looking forward to is, oh, the house is going to start to really smell good again, right? They're coming out from under their blanket. Ooh, what's cooking? So they know that the season coming up is going to be a good season for them. They're looking forward to it. They're anticipating it. Yes, bring me, right? Her hands out, yes. Give me that cookie. Yes, give me that gingerbread. Yes, give me that sweet treat. Give me that chicken leg, whatever it might be. So, just little things here to, be aware of, to work with your care team on. But otherwise, other than, I'm happy, I'm warm, keep me nice and warm, and the house is going to start smelling good soon. So they're looking forward to it. So they're happy pets. Very calm, quiet energy as well, very restful. Nothing really sticking out for October. That's nice as we get close to the end of the year. Nothing really too much to check up on, but to check in on. Yeah, maybe just look forward to the season with them, or be aware that they're waiting. So when you're got cookies and stuff on cooling racks, or if you are busy in the kitchen, making sure that they're maybe not around, they're closed off. Keep them under their blanket out of the way if you don't want them stealing anything, right? Grabbing anything.